What is happening, guys? Cowboy here. Welcome back to the walkthrough, and it's time to head down into the Tomb of Giants. So, once again, as a reminder, we have killed the necromancers, so those skeletons in the way here aren't going to be respawning. But on top of that, as we go into the Tomb of Giants, there's no necromancers anyway, so fine weapon is not a concern for where we're going. Go back to where we killed Pinwheel, and then climb up those stairs. Now, before we proceed too deep into this place, there are 3 options you have. I mean, technically 4th, but the 4th option isn't really something we're gonna discuss because it's just stupid. You can either use the Soul Lantern item that we got from killing the necromancers, because everything here is fucking dark. So, if you have the Skull Lantern, that is one choice. You're walking around with this. Otherwise, it's just like this the whole time. So you got the Skull Lantern. If you're a mage, you have the Cast Light spell, which you could have bought earlier on in the game. Or, my personal favorite choice, the Sunlight Maggot. There was a reason that we went through all that bullshit and saved Solaire and spent all that humanity. So anyway, put this bad boy on, and your life will be so much easier. So anyway, go down this way. Up ahead will be our first giant skeleton. These will hurt a lot more than the skeletons you've encountered up until now, and God, I love this sword. Just one-shot that thing. We're going to proceed forward until we see our sarcophagus. There's loot, don't worry about it for now. And we are going to slide on down. Now, 2 more giant skeletons await us. On and boop them. Get the large soul of a proud knight. Then next, let's see, slide down. Oh, giant skelly to the right and a soul item, slide down. This is the one that'll have 2 giant skeletons. Here's 1. Here's 2. Big on skellies. Ignore the archer for now, we're gonna get him in a second. Now on this sarcophagus, as you slide down, you want to stick really tight to the right, and you can get a humanity. And the only way to get that is during this slide, so keep that in mind. Let's see, now we're gonna jump down, and here's our buddy Patches.
What? Where have you been? Any tidings? Hmm? Oh, you came at the perfect time. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but I owe you for all that praying and whatnot. Well, go on.
So ignore him for now. Alright, we're going to be coming back to him. Instead, just come this way. This ladder. Go right here. And we have a bonfire. Be sure to rest. Alright. So from the bonfire, we're going to make a right first. Going up this way. And we have the skeleton archer right there. Now, it's kind of hard to get up there. There are some like tricks you can do. As you can see, there's no ladder or anything. So honestly, the best thing to do is going to be to just snipe his ass if you want to kill him. You don't need to worry about this guy. You can hit him enough and get him to come down. Yeah, if you have spells, this is a lot easier. It looks like he's more... Let me go back over here, that way the other archer isn't hitting me anymore. Now listen here, guy. Stop that. Alright, he's dead. Now we're gonna drop on through this hole. There's a ladder there, but don't worry about that. Now there are a bunch of skeletons down here. So, we got 6 skeletons in total, and then there's a sniper as well. Or an archer. So, the first thing we're gonna do is take out the archer. Second. That's not where he's at. He's shooting arrows at me. Oh, look, they're trying to come up. Remember where this archer went. Archer man? Where are you, Archer man? I swear to God, there used to be an archer here. Maybe they moved him. Well, maybe I'm just messing up my tombs. Probably another inconsistency in the notes. So anyway, bunch of skeletons. Oh my God! This is kind of a risky business strat. Group them all up and just... Oh my God. Yeah, as you can see. I mean, I did warn you guys. I said, you know, there's gonna be 6 of these fuckers, so just be ready. If you are a caster, you can, of course, just sit up top and cheese them. Technically, if you really want, you could just sit there and cheese them all with arrows from above, but other than that. Ignore the archer this time, since he's already... We've killed him once. We don't need to bother again. I'll wait right here. I'll let him gather up a bit. You want this, dick? I'm about to give it to you. Alright, with all the skellies dead, get the soul item. Let's see. This way for... Ah, yes, the large divine ember. Look at that. Alright, now we're gonna climb out, and we're gonna proceed forward while hugging the wall. So there's gonna be 2 skellies up ahead. Get to the top. Just run for now. They're gonna be shooting at you. Run with your guard up. 1. There's the other one. So the one shooting is that one we killed earlier, which ideally you don't want to die to the group of 6, but kill these, go up the ladder, and then we're going to go up the dirt path for a soul item. We'll get that one later. More skeletons. There's a lot of pairs. Yes. Dirt path we're going to run up. And we're gonna go back. Came from, except we're gonna drop in on this side for some Eyes of Death. Get the soul item to the left of the ladder. Then we're gonna drop to the right while kind of pulling back on the stick. It's another soul item. Fall was a lot longer than I remember it being. I think part of it is just that it's all dark and you can't really see. But anyway, at this point we are heading on back over to Patches. On fire if you want to rest. So where did you... Ladder, Patches, here we go. So, Patches is going to kick us into the pit. Let's go, get the cutscene. Bunch of goodies. Gotta love those sexual moans.
You got what you deserve. You damn clerics. You're worse than maggots. You must be loaded. I'll strip your corpse clean.
He doesn't like clerics. So earlier when he asks if you're a cleric, if you tell him no, the dialogue changes, but this will all still happen. Anyway, we're gonna grab these 2 soul items as well as a soul lantern. Skull lantern, so if you don't have the skull lantern yet, there you go. Go forward, keeping the wall to your left here, and you will find Rhea.
You're no hollow.
The lady that was praying back at Firelink.
Goodness. Please be careful. There are 2 face hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens.
Anyway, go and kill her former companions. Porky boys. Go tell her, hey girl, I saved the day. She's gonna give us that good suck.
It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much.
So close.
Here,
So close.
these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I am certain.
Alright, so at this point, she is going to move to the bonfire, or past the bonfire. If you remember the area where we got our first Firekeeper soul and we fought the Big Knight and the Undead Parish, she's going to move over to there and start praying, and she'll sell miracles. Now, if you've been following this walkthrough, she'll stay there. However, if you came here earlier and rescued her, after you kill a couple bosses, she'll end up getting murdered by the last fatty that's left in Firelink. So, if you didn't follow the guide and kill bosses and she gets murdered, that's your own damn fault, and I don't want to hear any bitching. Anyway, from here, let's see. Next, we're going to go up the slope for a white chunk. No, this is the exit. I don't want this shit. I want to go to the slope first. It's the slope. There's the slope. White chunk. Hear noises. That's 4 skeleton towers that have just been summoned. These things aren't bad. They can kind of fall on you and deal a bunch of damage. You know, wiggle their little hands around and attack you, but, you know, honestly, just, you know, well, you see how easy this is for me. I'm just walking up and booping them. Let's see. Yeah, aside from the slam attack, I think that's about it. Anyway, we're going to go back where the hollow boys were. This way. And then we'll take this path. We'll fight 3 more of those. Ladder. Break the wall. And then make a right. And at this point we're going to talk to Patches again. Basically tell him he's an asshole. He has some choice words for us.
Your words will no matter, you lousy self-righteous
Oh shit.
cleric.
I forgot that I said I was a cleric. Son of a bitch. Inconsistency. Well, what you're supposed to do is tell him that, you know, he goes, oh, you know, you slipped something, 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 I'm sorry. And then you tell him no. He gives you some stuff, goes back to Firelink, and then he's gonna sell you items from there. But, we fucked up. I'm gonna have to make a note about that on a previous episode. So instead, back the way we just came from, we'll, I guess, put him out of his fucking misery. One of the Skelly Towers dropped something. Chunk. Patches, where are you? Patches! Want some? You want some, bitch? You want some? Fucking sunlight on my head. Sit the fuck down, Patches!
I'm finished. What did I ever...
SNX, humanity. It's okay. But yeah, if you tell him you're not a cleric, and I will go back and make a note on that episode, say no when he asks if you're a cleric. But from here, you basically tell him, like, you know, say no, and then he goes back to Firelink. You can buy the other masks off of him. You can buy a bunch of shit off of him. And he makes a pretty decent merchant. So anyway, from here, of course, if you need the bonfire, use it real fast. But we're gonna head down this next path. Ooh, and we got our first giant skeleton doggy coming up. So these things can fucking wreck your shit if you are not careful. They are beasts. You can see, just taking that one hit, did a big old chunk, and that was like, I had some armor on that. So we are going to, let's see, for Circuit Doggo, I'm going to go, and then go through the fog. Just past the fog is a Black Knight, Skeletal to the right, and to the left. So, wait here, back up a little bit, Black Knight should be coming. Come on, buddy. Come a little bit further. I don't want to get shot by the archer. Oh, you don't spam R1, kids. Hey, got an Albert off him. Awesome. Alright, next we're going to go this way. We'll kill the Skeledogger right here. Then we're going to move over towards the archer, who's over there by the soul item. That. The final Skeledog is going to be right here. Yeah, see how much damage that thing did? Things are fucking scary, right? Alright, next we're going to go down this and curve off to the right to get the effigy shield. Looking shield. Gonna go back this way, make a left, go back up to where the archer was. Want to drop down. Now it's a little hard to see. Basically you can drop and then we can take a path around, so it's kind of self from the corpse. God, every time I do this, every time I do it, I don't trust it. Here, cover the silver serpent ring and a bunch of dudes. Okay. So, looking at the wall, we're going to keep running to our right. We got another skeleton there along with a doggo. It's actually kind of good just to snipe one, but, I mean, I don't know, my character doesn't need to worry about it. But if you're concerned at all, you know, sniping the first one and then dealing with the dog is a decent strategy. Let's see. We're going to go forward and then around to the left on fire. Wait a minute, no. No. Too far forward. Forward this way. This is our to the left. And there it is. Alright. I think we can make it all the way through this place in one episode. We're going to keep going. Oh yeah, of course, this is a good time to spend some souls while we're here. Alright, coming back to the slope on the left. Going to grab a white chunk. And there are 3 skelly doggos that way. But we're just gonna walk past them. Just hug this wall and just keep on walking. Don't even, you know, worry that they're there. Just walked right past all those skelly doggies. After the slope, bust to 180. Have this. Take the one skelly doggy wants to play. That's fine. You just don't want to walk into them because it's like all 3 of them in the darkness at once, and it can get a little hectic. You can see with them like grouped up here, not nearly as bad. Anyway, from here we proceed on forward and go down this ladder. Ooh, but actually before that, remember there's an invasion that's about to happen. Forgot about that. Go back to the bonfire real fast. Just remember, just hug the wall and past that hole. Curve around. So we need to be unhollowed for this. Obviously, we're gonna get Paladin Leeroy, the dude from before. It's honestly a pretty good idea to probably kindle this bonfire anyway. We're about to go fight Gravelord Nito, so worth kindling this. Make sure you have at least 10 of the Estus. It'll help out in the long run. Alright. We're just gonna run past that stuff now, so follow the path. Take where it slopes down. Crossed. Hug the wall. Just curves down. To the ladder we go. Somebody killed themselves. So you can remove your sunlight maggot helmet at this point. We're past the darkness. If you look over there, that is the same area we just came from, the Ash Lake. All the trees and whatnot. On this way. Running along to cause them to spawn. Should be any second now. Go. Poor Leeroy. Humanity. Wait. There we go. Grant and Sanctus. Pretty badass weapon if you're trying to play like a strength cleric type class. Obviously some very hefty requirements here. But Grant is badass. Badass. Really cool Sunbro style weapon. Alright. So there should be a lizard right here. Nope. I lost out on the lizard. So yeah, we'll quit and respawn real fast. Get him in. Probably vanished when I went after Leeroy first. You guys know how skittish these lizards are by now. Shit, there it is. That twinkling titanite. So yeah, kill that. We're gonna have... We had that first bone tower, then we have 3 more towers that'll appear. Trying to ambush us, along with some archers behind the last tower. So, damn, dude nailed me right in the head. Oh! Oh, wow, yo, my dude! Tried to kick me off the ledge, that is dirty. Wow, bitch. Alright, so this next room has a bunch of pinwheels and a couple of skelly babies. They can inflict toxic. So, I mean, you should be fine with just like one toxic item. If not, then you're probably going to say, Cowboy Senpai, why didn't you remind us to bring anti-toxic? Ow, god damn it. Stop it. Pinwheel, I'm gonna fucking ruin your ass. Come here. Yeah, he's a lot more dangerous than the Pinwheel the last time we fought him. That's for sure. That one dropped a mask for me. What's it? What did you drop for me? Mother mask! No one likes the mother mask. Father is okay. Child's the best. Mother mask. Get that shit out of here. Let's see. Alright, so from here, from the entrance of the room, I'm gonna drop off to the left to get the soul item right now. The babies will keep spawning. The pinwheels will not. The babies kills toxic. They can also be farmed for humanities. We're going to run up towards the fog door. That's what I used as my point of reference. And so from here, let's see, we're going to grab the soul item, make a hard right into the tunnel for a white slab. We're going to exit this and stick to the left for a white chunk. Sneaky bastard. Hey, child mask, let's go. So when I said that the Nito guys won't respawn, they will respawn if you go and like rest at the bonfire. It's just that they won't like continually respawn while you're down here. But you can keep resetting this area and coming back and killing them. Alright, now where was that chunk at? I missed my chunk. I was so excited by Neo. Or by Pinwheel. Chunk should be right around here. Alright, stick to the left for a white chunk, then leave the cavern and return to the fog. There it is. There's my chunk. Right. And, yeah. Alright, and now we have all the items here. So, before we go in and fight Gravelord Nito, a couple of important things for note. Killing Nito means that you can't level the Gravelord Servant's Covenant anymore. However, this will not betray the Covenant. It's not going to like get you sin with them. You just can't level it up anymore. So as soon as you drop in, you're going to want to pop a heal. You'll take a little bit of damage on the fall. And you should honestly just wait for Nito to come to you. Nito is going to be in the back of the room, kind of where we came in the coffin earlier. And we're going to drop into kind of the front of the room, if you will. So there are some little skeletons and some big skeletons that are going to be in this fight. See, it's a healthy amount of damage we're taking here as well. If you wait for Nito to come to you, the big skeletons will not get involved in the fight. These guys would respawn, so a divine weapon could help out here, but honestly, if you just wait for Nito to come, it's not going to be a huge issue. He has a grab attack, a very powerful frontal thrust, a scream, followed by him stabbing his blade into the ground, which causes blades to come up after you. And he has a miasma magic-based AoE, which happens when he curls up and glows. You can block the miasma with... Oh my god! Already with the Gravelord swords. Go ahead and put on my Crest Shield to block the miasma. And boop on this first skeleton. You can see Nito in the background slowly making his way over here. Every time he does the scream, that's going to happen. So it's kind of tricky. The best thing to do is just like wait till you hear the scream and then kind of roll. Dodge roll the thrust. Obviously. Yeah, see, it's honestly, it's just going to... It takes practice. At this point, I've just kind of come to terms with the fact that that's going to hit me a bunch. His magic AoE will also kill the skeletons, so you don't need to worry about keep killing them, or just blessed weapon. So you can see, right as he plunges the sword in, he can slowly inflict toxic on you. Other than that, just beast his ass. Alright, here comes the explosion. lot of damage. But it also takes out a skeleton, so... And once you get close enough and he keeps doing this... This is why I said to not worry about a blessed weapon, because he'll kill the skeletons for you. Gravelord Nito. Take him on down. He could technically inflict you with Toxic. Honestly, it's easy to just kind of heal through it, though, and not really worry about it. So, with him dead, we have completed every part of the base game, with the exception of Lord Gwyn. So at this point, the one Covenant you're probably missing an achievement for, of course, is going to be the Sunbros Covenant. I reminded you back at the start, but... Either you need to have 25 faith, or alternatively, every time you help somebody with co-op, that goes down by 5. Once again, to join that covenant, you would warp over to the Sunlight Altar. This is the one that was past the dragon at the very start of the Undead Parish. That'll get you the final covenant achievement that you need. So, for now at least, we'll head back to Firelink, start the next episode from there. Up next, we're going to be tackling the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, and then we'll be making our way back to Gwyn, as after you kill Gwyn, you automatically go into New Game Plus, and we do not want to do that just yet. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys next time.